Number 5, writing the business plan for your project. Okay, that's a very important part because you are now like one step before you can get funds into your company, and it works like that. It's very simple. Okay, first of all, the first part is like take a storyboard. You take a storyboard which you have already written, where you have your parts already done. Maybe you have already like worked out kind of a logo, because normally a logo doesn't cost that much money. And even if you are broke, I don't consider broke like having zero. For me, broke is as well when you have $1,000 in your bank account, you're broke as well. So like take the storyboard, and maybe you have already developed like a logo or a business card or whatever. So you have your storyboard now ready, and you arrange a team with all the members of your power team. To move on, you need to have a power team ready, okay? And now you arrange a meeting where everybody is there. Your DevOps, if you have an IT company, your salespeople, the lawyer, whoever is in your team sits now on the table, and you discuss with them, hey guys, we need to create a business plan. Dear marketing guy, I need that you write about marketing for our company. Dear IT guy, I need that you write down the technical part of our application, so that if technical nerds read this business plan, that they will understand what it's about. Dear lawyer, I need that you write some chapters or some paragraphs about why it is important, or what is important to take care of in our business about the legal part. Okay, so that's the points which are very important that we talk about with team members, and then they start to write down stuff. You have as well your designer and your copywriter in this meeting who can write the stuff. And now, very important is you have everything now together of these people. It doesn't need to be in a perfect language, so not a perfect English or whatever, because the copywriter will tune now everything. He will bring everything together in the right parts, and I will explain you now step by step how he needs to bring it together. Tell your team you need the business plan, is what we discussed right now, and then everybody writes about his expert field, technique, marketing, legal, etc. Okay? Number 5, create a Word file and write about these specific things. Point number 1 is write about the problem as clear as possible. Point number 2 is write about the solution as clear as possible. Okay? Problem solution. Why is this necessary? Everybody needs to understand what you are trying to do. If they don't understand it, it will not work out, and it needs to be clear as possible. Okay? How, why, and etc. etc. Then the next point is point 3. Describe your long and short-term goals. Okay, very important. The product description is like, together with the market research, you need to find out what can you put on the market, which products do you want to bring on the market. Okay, very important stuff right now here. USP. What is a USP? A USP is a unique selling point. So what does your company differentiate from other companies? It's very important. Do you have an MVP, or what is your MVP? An MVP is like the most valuable product. So what is your main product which you bring out to the market, which you want to sell first? Okay, as example, right now at Apple, clearly the iPhone is the MVP, and then they have like other products which they market around the iPhone. And you need to figure out what is your iPhone, what is the main product you are selling to the people who you want, that every one of your customers gets the product. Okay, then why your company? Why? What's the reason? Describe it really clear. General conclusion. So what is the purpose of the business plan? Why do you write the business plan? Is it for an investor? Is it for attract or do a crowdfunding? Why is this business plan done? And then with your financial planner, with your accountant, you do the financial stuff. So you tell them, okay, in 5 years or in 3 years or whatever he wants to include in the business plan, you tell him what are the goals, and then he needs to write this down. Don't do this by yourself if you are not an accountant, because you cannot. You don't understand the numbers. You need to do this with someone who clearly understands the numbers, okay? It's very, very important to have that point right, because investors, usually they invest in teams, and they invest if they see a business plan is properly done. Then the next point is, write about the management. So you put some pictures about your management people, about the CEO. Maybe you get a CFO, a Chief Financial Officer, who takes care of the numbers. As bigger the management structure looks, the more professional your company looks like. What do you think about when you have a company and there is written like you have a CEO, you have a CFO, etc. and etc. And maybe then the positions, they sound very flashy and they give like, it's like they give some spice to your company, but like it's nothing really special, okay? But like it gives some spice to your company. And then the next point is the team. As I told before, investors, they invest in teams. They check, is this team able to get this product on the market? And if not, they don't invest in, okay? It's like if you have like a football team and you want to bet on a football game, then you don't bet on a team which has like handicapped people in it. Very simple, okay? Just use some common sense. And there, it's like important that you have the right team in there, okay? Which shows that you will be able to handle everything. Then the next point, or the next 2 points, terms and conditions, disclaimer, and contract for investors. You should do that with your lawyer. Maybe he has as well like a template ready he can hand over to you, and that's very, very important to have that stuff ready, okay? So that was like part 5. We are moving now over to part 6, where you learn how to pitch investors, how to get investors into your company, how to sell a product to your, or the product investment to your investors, and how to get funds into the company to manage everything. We see us in the next part. Bye.